Finally, we have the technique of warping, which is not an exclusive green screen technique, but it only works properly on a green screen. Warping is used for a lot of things. For example, morphing, or changing the speed of a clip. The simplest kind of warp is called a grid warp, and it works by overlaying a grid. And then you can pull the grid points to distort the image. And then she's been warped. Now, the reason we say that this only works on a green screen is that if we do the same on a shot that has a background, the background is stretched too. To do a good-looking warp, we actually have to do it on a uniform background, so we can't see that the background is being stretched. Then we can composite it over a clean plate afterwards. A specific technique that's based on warping is called morphing. The workflow is that you identify points that represent the same feature in the starting image and in the ending image, and then the software simply warps and fades at the same time. But again, this only works properly on a neutral background. When we do it on a real background, the background stretches and warps with it. So again, do it on a green screen so you get separate elements. And composite it into a clean plate. The final kind of warping we'll talk about is retiming, where the software creates in-between frames to slow it down. To do this, the software analyzes the motion of pixels, and then warps the image to find the in-between frames of the movement. On a green screen, this is almost identical to using a high-speed camera. And many people actually shoot a little bit high speed on green screen, and then slow it down even more in post without using double the film. The key here is very quick, so only look at the motion. But again, this doesn't work so great on regular live action, because the area around the person is warping too. And on a camera move, you get some severe artifacts from the warping. This happens most on heavy parallax. On more subtle parallax, you might actually get away with it. Or not, it's hard to predict. So again, you're better off doing all your retiming on a green screen.